Hi everyone, today I'm bringing you a process video. This is a junk journal that I am working in. Obviously it's vintage grungy, and here I'm using a bit of a coffee filter as a pocket on my page. I've die cut a shape out for a window, and I'm just going to go through my little stash and I'm just going to be creating bits and pieces with no particular aim, just a process. Lots of inking. This is how my mind works. I flit around from one thing to another, and that's how my journals get done. This time I'm working on the pages before I put them into my journal. Usually I make mine and build my signatures in and then add while they're in, but I thought I'd try it a different way this time. The reason I'm doing a voiceover instead of my normal chat as I craft is because I've had the flu bug. It's been going around at work, and I'm recovering. I'm getting better now, but it's been a bit of a couple of rough days. So I was off sick, so I just did this little video, but I couldn't talk. My throat is so bad. So I thought if I make the video and then I can do some chatting afterwards. And as usual, I've got lots of bits and pieces that I have already prepared. I've got just scraps. It's always good to have a few bits and pieces lying around, because it does make it easier to just add into your journal without overthinking everything. Like the focal points video last week, there was a lot of comments on that video about not overthinking things and just going for it straight away. I've decided not to use that picture. I think it's a bit big, and I've got this little, was once a download I think from somewhere, not quite sure where it came from, and I can't link it because I have no idea. I've had it in my stash for a few years, and I just thought, well, I might as well use it. So more inking, and I'm going to back it onto this book page. So if you want to grab your craft out, whatever you're doing, if you're journaling or stitching or doing some scrapbooking, then just join me and I'll just keep you company. I'm just thinking of more to add. This little collage page. Starting to come together, and I quite like that little arrangement. So, and it's just completely up to you, however you want to do it. There's no rules, but there is a rule. There are rules, like rules of 3/3 or something, and you can follow those, and it does help. I just go with what I think looks nice on my page. There we go, one page done. Let's have a look at this page now. I really want to use this, but it's quite large. I do use it in the end, so, stay tuned. Aha, now I've found something else. Paper bag, maybe I can put it on top of there. So I'm still trying to fit this onto a page. It's not working, it's not looking how I want it to look. So we may have to rethink. But you know, we don't like giving up. Let's just try inking this up, see if it makes any difference. It's a very, very thin paper bag. I think I got them, I don't know, I can't remember where I got them. I just know they're very, very flimsy. So they'll need to be stuck down. I'm not going to use that, I've decided. Right, so this what I'm looking at now, this bingo, is a layers and layers of tissue. Probably about 3 layers of tissue that I've glued together and then put through my die cut machine and die cut, what do they call it? Stamp? No, die cut, embossed, that's the word. I've embossed onto it, and I just think it, you know, this is just the sort of elements that you can make ready to go in your journals. I'll give it a good lot of glue. And yes, I've put it on upside down. Typical. Right, so let's have another go at something. What else can we do? I'm covered in glue. Covered in glue. Right, this is an old piece of music sheet, like the cover. And as you can see, it's very vintage and very, very fragile. So I'm just wondering what I can do with it, because it's going to have to go onto the page. And I'm still trying. It's just not working for me. Sometimes it does take a lot of faffing about to get the right bit. You know what I mean? Right, so this is some just packing paper that I've painted on. Nothing that you can't make yourself. Right, I'm getting there, I'm thinking. This is me thinking. When I'm tapping my fingers, I'm going, oh, now what can I do? I'm digging through my box. This is a vintage letter. I was lucky enough to find a whole stash of letters at the car boot. And grabbed them quickly before anybody else saw them. So I'm going to pop this on the front of the bag because it's very fine. So I'm just using I'm going to use my glue stick, I think, for this one. I bought these from Amazon. They're like Amazon Basics, the purple colour. They're very good, but they don't last very long. They're tiny. So I'm not sure I'll buy them again because, you know, we go through a lot of glue, don't we? We do go through some glue. Fabric glue, glue sticks, tacky glue, all the glues. I'm still trying this, Pete. No, I just don't know. I sort of have this rule in my head that if I pick a piece up, I need to use it. And that's what's happening. Right, so I'm not liking all the plainness around the edge, so I'm just going to do a bit of stamping around the edge. That's sometimes all you need. Am I putting this on? No. Yes. No. I can't remember what I did. Oh, we're inking. We're inking again. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of inking goes on in my journals. I do go through those quite quickly as well. Not quite as quick as the glue. Right. So I'm thinking I might just pop that on because I've just got to glue something down at this point. I'm getting very frustrated with myself that I can't get this to work. So I'm going to glue it down and have done with it. So I've finished work for the week, so I'm so happy. Although I've only worked like 3.5 days this week because I had to have like a day and a little bit. I went home early because of my flu. Now I've decided I don't want to cover up all the writing. I think I've decided that. Could go in, it's too small. I forgot to put that on. And I'm not taking that back off again. We're going to just put it on the page underneath. There we go. Pick a piece up, use it. Try not to put it back in your pile of scraps. Today's tip. If you pick a piece of scrap up, you've got to use it. Even if you don't put anything else on the page. See, I quite like that. That brown goes quite nicely. But now I'm thinking I need to back my piece. So what I've done is I've got book pages and just glued them together to make them a bit stronger because they're quite fragile. And it's a Enid Blyton book, so there's no issues with the words. Again, another stash I got from the car boot. I remember reading Enid Blyton when I was little. I loved all the stories. The Famous Five and the Secret Seven. Let me know in the comments. Were you a fan? What was the other one? Oh, The Faraway Tree. That was another one. I loved that as well. Isn't it funny how you can sort of still remember? Right, I am now faffing again. So I'm thinking about a pocket. Am I doing a pocket? Am I? I don't know. So that's going on one side because obviously I don't know. This is just a piece of water stained paper. I can't remember how I got it on like that. A tiny tuck spot. Just play around with your bits and pieces and your scraps. Make your own papers as backgrounds. So I'm just going to decorate up this pocket, and I want to add more onto here. Look at that. I'm saved this from when I ripped out all the signatures, but I can't put that on there because it's like on the inside of my book and it's going to really chunk out the middle of my book. So I have to keep this quite flat. So again, I think I'm just going to layer. Rip and ink. Just dig through your scraps, find something that goes on it. There you go, a bit of music paper that I've ripped into a strip and then sewn on my sewing machine into a ruffle. That's going to be too thick. Carol, put that away. That's for an outside edge. I'll tell myself off. Oh, I like that. That's another one of my painty papers. So, oh, I'm liking that. So I'm going to pop that on. That's going on for sure. And then I think, oh, maybe just, no, can't do it thick. Can't do it thick, stop. Here we go again. Sorry, there's a lot of ink in. When I don't edit, there's a lot of ink in. But I know people don't like the music, so I could have set all this to music. But I don't think you'd have liked it. There we go. Now that's decorated that little tuck spot pocket. Ready. Just prepping pages. That's all I'm doing. So let's have a go at this page. Now obviously this is a page from another book which I've coffee dyed. I'm not going to put that on. That's got to go on a cover. It's so thick. This is just packaging that's been painted. The piece underneath is one of my grungy papers that I've just painted and stamped on, and just had a fun time. Just totally messing about with paint and mark making. Vintage book page, and it's got flowers on both sides, so I have to decide which ones I want. It's such a shame. I can't use them all. I can't use them all. Okay, right. Let's go back in the box. So many scraps. I just love this little box. It's never ending. Just an old tin. Now that one might go in Miss Journal. Little photo. Oh, there we go. That's a piece of a music book. And I'm just making a page edge. And then I can tuck something in. Quite like that. Right, I know I want something else on this page edge, but I can't find what I want. I don't know what it is until I find it. So, sorry, this is a bit of a muddle. Oh, I found the other half of that I didn't glue. Oh, now I quite like that. Yes. And then maybe we can, that would be I could have this as the front page on one of my signatures, because I like to decorate them quite a lot. So let's start at the bottom. And, oh no, I forgot to ink. Right, so we are going to just glue this together in the right order, hopefully. So once I've popped all this together, that will be it for today. I think that's enough talking for my poor little throat. So I hope you've enjoyed this little process video, and if you've enjoyed watching me make grungy journals, have a look at this video up here in the corner. You might like that one, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.